Thank you so much. We have now made it to the Balzac Hotel here in Paris, and I thought I would quickly show you what our room looks like. We opted for a twin bed, and this is how it looks. We've got our luggages here to unpack, but I'm gonna walk over. Actually, here's Lily, a lovely sofa here, which I actually do have some things that I need to unpack. This is the bathroom. We've got the bathtub, WC, radiator, and a sink over there. And then we've got this window, which opens up to this courtyard area. Here I am in the mirror. I needed to put a light on because one thing is this camera doesn't pick up the lighting in here very well. Then we also have some more sort of same window doors, and here we have sort of a kitchenette area and our closets. So here is where we're going to hang our clothes. We've got two of those. Here we've got the mini bar area, the area for all of our teacups and saucers, some teas, and then here we've got caramels, things like that. Some snacks up there, and then of course we have the mini fridge down there. I've also added my granola that I got at the station in London in there. I love that there's these windows that face the courtyard, and that's the room. We're not completely sure what we'll be up to just yet. We're going to put together an itinerary. We weren't actually expecting to get our room this early. It is actually currently 11:36. We were only expecting to get the room at around 3 p.m, but it's ready. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do. I'm going to definitely show you more of the hotel because it's absolutely gorgeous downstairs. I am now getting ready to actually leave in a second, so I'm doing my makeup really quickly. I am going to do my usual makeup routine, and actually you're going to see a whole main channel video of me actually doing a Q&A, answering some questions and doing a proper get ready with me. So I'll talk through the products that I'm using. For now, we want to get out, get some sunshine, explore Paris, so I'm just going to do a quick time lapse of my makeup. I also need to wash my face beforehand because I haven't done my skincare this morning, so I'm going to do that, finish off my makeup, and then catch up with you guys in a bit. are currently in Caudalie, I believe. We are heading to a tea shop that I've been wanting to go to for a while now. As many of you all know, I'm sort of like an amateur tea collector. And is it ice cream or a cafe? So we're currently walking down. We've caught the train, which is my first time actually catching the train in Paris. And there's also a Zara home down on this street. And back when I was in London, I was actually on the website looking at some bone china from Zara home, so we might pop in and just have a browse. Today's a very chill day, especially because we weren't expecting to actually be checked in as early as we were. So we have lots of time, and then we'll start properly shooting content tomorrow. But there's lots of sweet places, like even here. I'm really loving homeware things at the moment, so this is super fun and I'll take you guys along. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to talk through everything whenever we go into the shops, but if I don't, then I'll do sort of like a B-roll and I'll do some text on the screen so that you guys can see.
Which you can smell.
Fusion?
Yes.
Oh wow. Stop! Oh my goodness, look at this one. We have just picked up a hot chocolate from Angelina, which I've heard a lot of good things about. We also went into, I will show you when we get back to the hotel, but we walked into this lovely store which had silverware and, you know, tableware, glassware, all the things that I love. And I picked up a coaster because I've been actually looking for one for quite some time. I know it's quite a random thing to be wanting, but it's something I've been looking at, and I finally found one, which was really lovely. I picked up some tea, and now we are going to look for somewhere to eat before perhaps popping into Zara Home, and then we'll kind of make our way around. Again, I'll take you guys along the day today, but today is bound to be a little bit random just because we're discovering things and just having a chill, fun day in Paris, and then it'll probably become more structured across the next coming days. We have just ordered room service and we actually got, this is the truffle ravioli, that's for me. And then you got the club sandwich.
Yeah, I did.
And roasted potatoes, I believe. And then we both got fondant with vanilla ice cream. We actually did get around to going shopping today, but as you can see, the lighting in here, I need to attach the light to my camera, but I think I want to have dinner instead. So what I'm going to do in the morning is when the lighting is better, I will share with you what we actually picked up when going shopping today, and so I will update you then. But for now, we are going to dive into dinner because we haven't eaten in a little while. We did go to a restaurant that we found, which was lovely, but it was lighter food, it was more breakfast food, and it was a while ago. So we're going to dig in now and update you possibly later on or in the morning. We have now received breakfast. I got scrambled eggs for myself and also an avocado on toast with eggs, and also a fruit salad and a freshly squeezed orange juice. Lily got is that granola?
Yeah, granola and then yogurt and some milk, and I had a coffee which I drank.
Yeah.
She's gone.
I have my 1-on-1 Skin cryo under eyes on. However, I did actually get some really good sleep, so that's really good. The only thing is I woke up in the morning not knowing where I was, which was a bit scary.
You were scared.
Yeah, so that's that. But nonetheless, now we're going to have breakfast and then we're going to start getting ready. Like I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, we today are focusing more on actually shooting, which is the primary reason why we are here, and Lily is helping me with that. I will also be sharing with you the things that I picked up yesterday. Excuse my hair. But the things that I picked up yesterday, I picked up a silverware piece and also some tea. And I think as we go along on this trip, anything that I sort of pick up that I think is worthy of showing, I will share with you. But for now, I'm going to now dig into breakfast so that then we can start getting ready to shoot. It is currently 5:57 and it's actually Tuesday. I haven't updated you guys since breakfast, so I thought I would come on here and do a quick update. I did promise that I would share with you the things that I picked up yesterday. So we are actually currently getting ready to go to a restaurant. I will put the name up on the screen because I can't completely remember. But I did pick up three things yesterday. We ended up going to La Maison du Bac, which I now love. They do actually ship to London, so I'm definitely going to check out their pieces when I'm back there as well. They have chinaware and silverware, and it's just such a lovely curated store. The owners of the actual store are actually super lovely. I got the chance to speak to one of them and she was incredibly lovely, and they're passionate about it. So it's just so lovely to see as someone who is a silverware lover. I've actually been looking for a coaster for quite some time. I had my eyes on one from Christopher. The issue was that I wanted something that could operate as a bread plate. Now this one, technically speaking, is more of a coaster. This is how it looks. What I liked about this one is that it's actually hallmarked. They did have one which was super pretty that I was picking between. However, the reason I didn't go for that one is because it wasn't hallmarked, and in my eyes, when I pick up silver pieces, I want to make sure that they have some form of value. So just checking to see if it's hallmarked gives me a little bit more information about it to some extent. It just looks like this. I'm going to show you a piece. The lighting's not very great at the moment because it's gone dark outside. There's a piece from Christopher which I ordered for something that I will also share in this vlog, which I also love a lot. Actually, the design of the rim, I don't know if you can see, is very similar to a piece that I picked up from Christopher, so it really matches all of the silverware in my collection. I believe this was 70 euros, which obviously for a coaster it comes at a premium price because of it being silver. However, it's something I wanted to get anyways, and the ones that I was looking for were actually coming at more of a premium price point than this, so I found it to be quite a good deal. The ones in the shop varied from, I want to say, 45 euros upwards, so you can find some really good finds in there. We also went into Conservatoire des Hemispheres, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, but this is tea. They usually do have this in sort of like metal tins, but they were out of stock of those tins. I got it in these sachet packets instead. I will put the name up on the screen because I'll have to look at what it says online. I think this one was an infusion and it was peachy and things like that. So it tells you all the information that they write on here. So it tells you that this is 3 grams, should use at 100 degrees Celsius, water, and 7 to 10 minutes. This one is 100 grams, but this is a mix of white and green tea. This one has actually 90 degrees Celsius, 3 to 5 minutes. I'm slowly adding to my tea collection and also my silverware collection, but nonetheless, we are now going to head off. I just remembered, is the restaurant Le Fouquet's? I think it's called Fouquet's, maybe.
Yeah, I think it is.
So it's down the road from our hotel, so we are going there. We've booked in to go in a little while. Got my light because you actually can't see my outfit otherwise, but I'm wearing my Massimo Dutti blazer, which, I mean, you really can't see it. I'll try and show you in better lighting. And my trousers are my Demetria trousers from Theory, and I'm wearing my Heaven Mayhem earrings that I picked up. I really like these. I do have a second piercing which just sits there. I am going to get that changed, but as of right now I keep it in, and sometimes I can just tuck it behind my earrings. I have filmed quite a bit of b-roll of what we've been up to, so I will include that in the vlog. But like I mentioned, we are here filming and catching up with content that I feel like I've missed on. So because of that, my main priority will be filming. But as much as possible, I want this vlog to be helpful as well for anyone who's thinking of coming to Paris, especially if you're also staying at Hôtel Balzac, then it's going to be very helpful. So hopefully. So yeah. Do you want to say anything?
Hi. That's what I'm wearing. Not the headband though. This is for my makeup.
I think it looks very Kate chic.
Little spin.
But I will catch you up once we get to Phuket, or if anything happens in between then. We are currently heading down to the spa area. We're just going to quickly use the sauna. I may look like I've just woken up because I have just woken up. So I've just gone straight from bed and now I'm going to the sauna store. So this is actually a little waiting area, and then there's some restrooms. We have now just come back from the sauna and from a swim, and this is our breakfast. We ordered the Byron breakfast, which comes with a selection of bread and pastries, and also the Maison Bordier butter, which is actually the butter that we are going to go and pick up when we go to the supermarket here in Paris. And then we have a selection of fruit. For the juice, we have orange juice and a detox juice. I have the Angelina hot chocolate, and then we have a cappuccino. We also got the Maison Bordier yogurts over there, so I'm going to try and see if I can actually pick some of those up and take with me to London. I'm just not sure about the temperature change in that time period that we're on the Eurostar, but we're going to enjoy breakfast and then we're actually heading off to the Opera Garnier, and then we're going to go to a gallery. have now just gotten back to the hotel and ordered dinner. So Lily, which one did you order?
The chicken supreme.
Okay.
And it has like ravioli on the side.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then I got the vegetable curry. And then we both got the same chocolate fondants that we got last time. And then we have burrata with olive oil and some bread. Tomorrow is actually our last full day here, so I'll make sure to give extra details of what we're up to. But just as a quick update, we also did go to the opera house, and then we went to the museum. I think it's called La Concherie. And that was really lovely. We got to see the Eiffel Tower sparkle, which was really sweet. And then we got a car back to the hotel. Then I'm not sure if after this we'll go to the sauna or grab a drink with a friend who's also staying at the same hotel as us. Good evening. It's now almost 8 p.m. and it was our last full day here. We did pick up quite a few things, so I wanted to share that in the vlog because I have been meaning to pick up specific things when coming to Paris. I thought I would show you. I really hope that in this vlog I was able to share quite a bit of what we got up to. I will still carry on this vlog because it's my birthday on the 21st, and me and Rosalind, which many of you may know from the Ritz-Carlton vlog, are going to be spending my birthday the day before my birthday together at Four Seasons in Hampshire. So I'm going to be sharing everything that we get up to. But as for the Paris portion, and then I'm not sure actually if I'll be coming back to Paris the week after. I'm still figuring that out. I'm going to show you what I picked up. This, which is heavy, this is all groceries. So this one in particular is a gourmet grocery or supermarket. The things that you can find there are a little bit more premium, but we were looking for specific items to take back to London. I will start off with tea because I guess many of you may know that I would still say a beginner level with tea, and actually I did pick up another 2 teas. I think you would have seen at the start of this vlog. I first picked up some tea from Paris.Let. I actually have had this tea before in the south of France at the Melbourne Riviera. In the spa they serve this tea, but not this exact flavour. I couldn't find the one that they serve there. This one is the hammam tea, and it is green tea, flowers and red fruit. This one is the tea bags because I already picked up quite a bit of loose leaf tea, and I actually have some tea that was gifted to me by Graf from TWG Tea. This one in particular is actually tea bags. They did actually have this in the loose leaf version, but I just again found I have enough loose leaf teas. I also got another tea from Paris.Let, but this one is a loose leaf one, detox, South African draining, and I just thought this was great. This one in particular is rooibos, honeybush, moringa and mango. I'm not going to open it fully. It has the plastic cover over, but you can kind of see the tea inside. The next tea that I got, and I did get quite a few because I don't plan on adding to the collection for quite some time, so I just thought it was a good idea to go all in now. This one is from Hemispheres, and it just looks like this. I believe this is the loose leaf version of the Passion des Fleurs, which I believe is a white tea. This one is in the number 20. And then I also picked up these, which I actually planned on going to the store for them in Paris, but we didn't get the chance. We did, give me a second. We did end up going to, I would have shown this earlier on in the vlog, we went to Conservatoire des Hemispheres. They didn't have the tin packaging that's quite popular with the brand, but they did have these. So these are two other loose leaf teas that I got. Again, it will seem quite excessive, but I am a tea lover and sort of like an amateur collector. I wouldn't say I'm yet at the level that I want to get to, but I really just enjoy tea in terms of like tea ceremonies or doing it as a form of hosting, in particular because I don't drink alcohol, so having something else is quite enjoyable. But I'm trying to find, this one is the Mariage Frères, and you might recognize it. It's quite popular. I didn't get the chance to go to their actual tea store, but then I saw this here and I thought this is perfect. Traditional French cotton muslin tea sachets. So they're not in your typical tea bags. I'm not going to open them because we are taking all of this back on the Eurostar, and we already have quite a bit of things to be delicate about, so I don't want to open things like this up and then have to worry about it later. Another one, but in the tin version, so in the loose leaf tea version. Marco Polo Rouge, tain-free red tea, fruity and flowery. This is how it looks. I'm not going to open it, but it comes to keep it fresh. I'm going to keep that closed, especially again with traveling. And then of course I picked two more teas. Actually, when I got to checkout, I realized maybe I went a little bit crazy, which means I'm probably not going to buy any new teas for a while. I also found this brand called Hemispheres, and you would have seen a b-roll that I added because there was actually this sort of gift box, and I believe it was around 45 euros, and it came with, they have different numbers, I think it's 1 to 8 if I'm not wrong. One of them is tonic, the other one is detox, there's relaxation. It's sort of like a step-by-step process, and that would be great for someone who wants to discover the brand or as a gift. I think if you're not passionate about tea, or if you're not interested in the world of teas, all of this will seem a bit crazy, but if you do want to try it out, then you can just try one of these. You don't need to get all of them. This one is the tonic 4. They look like this. Inside you have the actual tea bag. I don't know if you can see that. And then it has the number. I got the same, I'm not going to open it, but this is 3, which is digestive. Rosemary, sage, thyme, peppermint, licorice, basil and cinnamon, and it's tain free. The tonic one is mint, orange peels, ginger, lemon peels, cinnamon, remat, ginseng and cloves. I'm very excited to try these, and if any of you are interested in tea and you want an update as to what I think about these teas, I'll update you guys as I go along and exploring more teas. The rest of the things I got are sort of like fresher things that I have to be quite careful about traveling back with. We have had Maison butter at breakfast time here at the hotel, and they've also had their yogurt. I picked up 4 of these. These are the actually rice pudding. It's rice pudding with vanilla bean, and I got 4 of these. I made sure that the use by date on these gives me a little bit of time. By the time I get to London, I still have time with it. And I also have different flavors of their yogurt. This is the one we've been having for breakfast. It's the peach one, and it has bits inside. Madagascar vanilla and then vanilla cream. Second to last, I picked these, which are the biscuits that they've actually had at the hotel. It's the Petites Galettes. This is the pure butter one that I've been having and loving at the hotel. And then these are the butters, which I'm actually going to put in the fridge. We both actually got some. Maison Bordier, and it's this one is the demi-sel, which I've really been loving at the hotel. This is the larger size, and then the other one is a slightly smaller size, and it's the truffle noir du Périgord. I'm not often really into truffle. It is definitely an acquired taste. For example, recently I tried the Torres crisps and had the truffle. I recently tried out the caviar one, which I much prefer. They are very different. They're not the same anything. There's nothing really similar about them, but I do prefer caviar over truffle if I had to choose. To go with the butter, I actually had ordered this, but I thought I would show you because I'm not going to film a haul for a little while. This is actually from Christofle, and then I picked something else from Christofle up today. This is actually their new packaging, which I'm so happy about. It's this lighter green. This nonetheless was nice. It's their dark teal blue green box. And I picked up a butter dish. This was actually something that I picked up closer to Christmas time. It comes with the usual brown Christopher dust bag. It's still wrapped up, so I'm just going to unwrap this. If I'm not wrong, this is actually from the Albi collection. So if you're familiar with Christopher, this is actually a bit dusty from the tissue paper, but you will know that it has these rims on the end. So I do believe this is the Albi collection. You get this glass dish so that you can put the butter on the dish and not have to wash the silver. It's like this. It looks like this. And it's just something that I really wanted to get for myself. You don't need to splurge. Sorry, I don't know if you can see. You don't need to splurge on a butter dish or something to store tea. You don't have to do that, but I think just because it's something that I do care about and that I am interested in, it's something I wanted to pick up. But there are plenty of butter dishes that I will also leave linked down below that give off a similar vibe to the Christopher one that you can get for less, so that you don't have to spend such a premium on a butter dish if it's not something that you prioritize. Then I also picked up a candle, which actually Lily spotted in the store that we went into today. I smelt it and I needed to get it. This new packaging, I don't know if you can see, but the bow is like cream. It's so beautiful. I've seen it on all over the Christopher Instagram, and I was really hoping that this is the new packaging and not the old packaging. I believe from what the lady told me, they changed it in 2024, so recently. So I've just searched it up, and the candle is called Miel d'Argent. I'm trying to see what the smell is. I would say it smells like what I would want my home to smell like. I would say it smells like a luxurious sitting room. And then lastly, we found this, well, Lily actually found this pharmacy that has discounted skincare, City Pharma. If you're ever in Paris, I would definitely check them out because it's essentially a French pharmacy but with discounted items. Bioderma. I thought it's better to top up on this. This is my favorite if I am going to use something to remove my makeup with before going in with a cleansing balm. It's this, but I haven't restocked or repurchased this in almost a year or 2 years. This is also another thing that I haven't repurchased. I think the last time I repurchased some of these items was when I was traveling between London and the south of France almost like every other week, and then I would pick up this from the French pharmacy at the Nice airport. But this is the Nux oil. I picked up the Snail Mucin from Balzac. This is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Concentrated Brightening Glycolic Essence. It looks like this. This is a shower gel. Again, I used to get this all the time when I was in the south of France. It just smells very nice, very clean and fresh and put together. The last thing I got are some sheet masks. I feel like I always pick up sheet masks, even if I'm just picking up skincare items. They're great for when I'm traveling. Just like this, and I picked up 3 of them just to give them a go. I think it's quite interesting to maybe see this because of course you don't have to go all out and pick up these pieces. I think also another justification for me is that it's my birthday next week, so I kind of wanted to spoil myself a little bit more. But if you're similar to me in any way, it could give you an idea as to what perhaps to get as a souvenir when you come to Paris. But nonetheless, now we're going to go ahead and order room service because we also want to stay in so that we can pack. Most likely the same room service we've been getting, I think like 3 times now. So I've now just done my makeup and this is the dress that I'm wearing. I got it from I believe it might be a Vietnamese brand called Fetish Brand. It has this sort of like cape detail and it's a maxi length, and then the back has these flowers on the cape. I'm not sure I'm going to put earrings on. Down for dinner and I'll see you there. I'm just going in with my LMS Pro Collagen Balm. So I don't know how much I filmed, but we went down for, actually, we started off the day in the spa, which, are we starting off the day in the spa tomorrow? So we actually started off the day today in the spa when we arrived. So I probably didn't vlog anything because we were by the pool area and there were people there. And we used the sauna and then we went straight to get our facials. And then from there, we had a little bit of chill time. But the room was actually all done up for my birthday tomorrow, so I didn't vlog much, and then we went for dinner, but we actually shot my dress, so it was just a little bit all over the place. Now we're probably going to watch a film, wake up early in the morning and use the spa so we can possibly show you the spa facilities. Maybe I can show you around the hotel. I feel like the same exact thing happened when we were on the Ritz-Carlton yacht where I promised a tour. And there were actually quite a few people who...
And then we just chat.
Yeah, and we did so much skincare. I learnt from, and now I'm going to do less of that. But this is actually going to be connected to the Paris vlog. So even though there might not be as much of this, because I'm, to be honest, relaxing and enjoying it before my birthday, but you will still get everything from Paris, which I have been editing, and there's quite a substantial amount. Where are your pajamas from? Because I really like them.
Oh yeah, have a look.
I've
Leo.
on my hands.
Ooh. Is it Marie?
Marie Chantal?
I think that is it.
Okay.
And they do matching kids ones, which is so cute.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And then I'm just wearing my shorts version of my Olivia von Harley
You're like
pajamas.
And vegetarian sausage without the bread. Condiments for Betty.